It's time for Cordell football on 106.9 The Zone and Cordell Blue Devil TV. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Bank of Western Oklahoma, CK Energy, Cordell Memorial Hospital, Evitz Drug, Bank 360, Right Here Convenience Store, Wheeler Ford, Great Plains Bank in Cordell, Cordell TV and Appliance, Blue Sky Bank, and Western Technology Center. Get ready for kickoff. Cordell Blue Devil football is on the air. Here's Mike Sutherland and Dudley Simpson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new chapter in Cordell Blue Devil football. I'm Mike Sutherland along with Dudley Simpson here in Fox, America. Now, if you don't know where Fox is, you're not the only one. We are between Ardmore and Duncan-ish.
We're north of Hilton.
No, north of Hilton, and what I mean by new chapter is the Blue Devils, as of last week, have come into 8-man football for at least the remainder of the season. And lack of numbers have put us in a situation where it's hard to have a football practice, yet alone play a football game. And so tonight we suited up about 16 kids, and we're going to be playing a group of foxes that have about 16 kids as well. Now, 8-man football is just a little bit different. The field is more narrow. It looks like it's about 40 yards wide, where a 11-man football field would be 60 yards wide. It's still 100 yards, so that's good. Couple of rule changes. There's a center and 2 guards on the offensive side of the ball, and there are no tackles. And they remove a wide receiver from the offensive formation. Anybody on the end of the line, so both ends of the line, no matter who they are, can catch a football. They're eligible receivers. And on the defensive side of the ball, they take away 2 defensive backs and a tackle. So you have 3 down linemen on the defensive side of the ball. Should be interesting. Blue Devils have had exactly 2 practices for 8-man football, maybe 2.5. But should be interesting new chapter here. And maybe when the numbers get built back up, who knows? Who knows how to look. But right now, what you can control is effort. That's what you can control. You can control fundamentals. You still got to tackle the guy. The tough thing is learning the scheme. Learning what's normal, what's not normal, what to look for, what not to look for. That's the tough thing here. We're sitting at about 90 degrees right now, so the heat has returned. Last week we kicked off. It was 75 degrees and fantastic. This week, not so much, Chad. So what'd you do wrong, brother? Blue Devils brought the band with them.
Yep, we can take a quick break and come back.
All right, then. So we are going to do just that. We've got about 4 minutes till kickoff. You're listening to 106.9 FM The Zone. We'll be right back.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you cheering our home teams on to victory, because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Visay, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank. Your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal Housing Lender.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
All right, we're back with kickoff. I didn't notice a toss.
They had the coin toss probably
10
10 minutes ago before everybody was on the field.
I got you.
Cordell won the toss, and they will receive.
All right. So just to kind of repeat a couple of things that we touched on earlier. Narrower field, about 40 yards wide. 100-yard field. Now, in many 8-man football fields, it's only 80 yards long, but they still have the 100-yard field here. Blue Devils will have the same thing on when we're at home. So when we're looking at here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 men on kickoff here, and that we've got, and in return looks a little bit different. You only have 1 deep man instead of 2 deep men. And we will see how this goes. Brings number 55 into proper alignment. New coach, Coach Bobeck for the Blue Devils, had 1 game of 11-man football and coached and worked the whole night. I was impressed with his effort. I was impressed with the Blue Devil effort last week, even though it didn't come out our way. I imagine we'll see a lot more of the same from him and his staff coaching up, especially after just 2 practices. So we will see. Mr. Whitehat blows the whistle. He's ready. Onside kick. Got the scoop. Blue Devils field it and down it. A non-running back kind of guy. He just grabbed it and got on the ground pretty quick, which may not be the worst move ever. So it'll be 1st and 10, Cordell Blue Devils at their own 40. And figuring out what to call these offenses is going to be interesting. So we have 1 out to the wide, the far side of the field. This is an east-west field.
Right on the 40-yard line.
And so anybody on the end of the line can catch. We have a wing flex to the left. Single setback in the gun with the quarterback. There's the snap, handoff, looking for a go. He keeps it, heads up the middle, bounces off a tackle, down to the opposing 50-yard line. Close to a first down. Let's see where they're going to spot him. That's going to be a left foot, right foot determination here. Well, all depends on the line judge where he places that foot, and they're moving the chains. Blue Devils 1 play, 1 first down. Winding the clock, and here we go. Chains are still moving. Blue Devils looking to the side for a signal. Quarterback in the gun, single setback to his right. Flex, wide out to the right, flex to the left. There's motion. There's a fake handoff again. Blue Devils head up right up the middle. That is Briggs Reeves. up ahead for about a 5-yard gain. Blue Devils 2nd down and 5. Now, there's something I'm pondering here. If we continue this drive, and that march looks pretty good at the moment, the Blue Devils will have their first lead in a ball game if they actually score in 4 years. The last time the Blue Devils had a lead was at Burns Flat. A young man, last name of Larson, busted the first play of the game open for about 60 yards and scored, and then it was all Burns Flat. Blue Devils 2nd down and about 5, motion to the left, fake the handoff, direct snap to the running back, and he grinds and pounds down for about 3.5 yards. Blue Devils will have 3rd down and short. That was a direct snap instead of to the quarterback. They snapped it directly to the running back.
Connor Gregg, yeah.
Connor Gregg getting some work in at halfback this week. And again, with the brand new offense, everything's wide open. No score in this one so far. I'm trying to locate a scoreboard. It is sun-glared and cannot tell. Blue Devils take the snap, motion to the left, fake the hand. Nope, hand it off. He's got a little bit of hole in the edge. Brought down after he crosses the 35-yard line to the 33-yard line. Another Blue Devil first down.
There's Heston Fry on the ball carry.
All right. Things looking promising so far. Everybody focused, I'm sure. With two practices under your belt, you're really focused on what you're trying to do. There's no haphazard approach here. Blue Devils with the ball. Signal coming in. Wide to the left. We have one wide left. Single setback in the gun with the quarterback set to the left. And again, anybody on the end of the line can catch the football. There's the fake, and he faked the first guy. Oh, ball's on the ground. Looks like Blue Devils came up with it, and it looks like some problems in the defense and the secondary.
They got a little tangled
up. Got a little chippy
stop
over there.
Yeah.
Blue Devil football. They recovered. It'll be 2nd and 10. And there's a helmet, and there's flags all over the place. I imagine we will get offsetting penalties.
Yeah, because they got a little hooked up there, and one of them pulled their helmet off.
Now, one of them got his helmet pulled off. The other one pulled his own off. Let's see what they come up with. We got 3 officials gathering in, so we're going to get well, he only gave me half a signal. All right, we got a personal foul against the Blue Devils.
Okay.
Well, call them Blue Devils. Let's see if we get another one. No offset. Yeah, there should be an offsetting penalty here, fellas. And wow, that went one direction. No, hold on. Personal foul against Rush Springs as well.
How about Fox?
Fox, did I say? Yeah, well, we were supposed to be at Rush Springs today. All right, so, okay, well, here's what we got. He missignaled. He called it against the Blue Devils.
Okay. Now
there were 2 personal fouls against the Foxes. And since the kid yanked his own helmet off, that is a personal foul. That's unsportsmanlike conduct, actually. So it ends up 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils after the near disaster of fumbling the football. And, yeah, I think okay, there we go. We're getting the signal in from the sideline. Been interesting so far. There we go. One man set to the left of the QB, man in motion. Handoff to the running back. Has a little bit of running room. Rumbles down for about 4 yards, and there's going to come a flag flying in. It's either going to be a holding or a face mask, considering where it came from.
Last week we had 5 officials. Tonight we've got 6 officials.
For less guys.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Less guys in a smaller space. All right, what did we get here? Mr. Whitehat's getting incidental face mask. Oh, personal foul. Face mask against the Foxes. So moving right on down the field by merit or by gift, it all counts. So Blue Devil football, 1st and won't give them a first down. It was half the distance to the goal. 2nd and 2 is what they're calling here. Connor Gregg lining up under center. That's going to be a direct snap, and I bet a quarterback keeper straight up the middle is what I'm going to bet. They're going to use him for some brute force, got some motion, and there he goes right up the middle. And he rumbles down to the 3-yard line. Good, tough running by Greg. Blue Devils. No, did they give him 2 hands or just one? Just one hand. So he's down to looks like the 3-yard line to me. Dudley, what do you think?
I agree with that. That's down on that end of the field, the east end of the field, and they're pretty close. Yeah.
All right, I got 8:39 to go in the first quarter. No score as of yet, but the Blue Devils knocking. 3 yards away. First and goal. Looking back to the sideline. Greg under center again. Motion to the right. Handoff, and he was tracked down. Play read and tracked down from behind. Loss on the play. And that's the difference in some of the schemes. I mean, all you got to do is get to the fast guy with a fast guy.
Yeah, one of the defensive players, his assignment was number 7, the fast guy for Cordell.
That's exactly right. His assignment all the way was number 7.
It didn't matter where he went, he was going to get tackled.
That's exactly right. So second down back to the 10-yard line. Big loss for the Blue Devils. That's 4-down territory. We don't have a kicker, not a place kicker. So second down looking back. Greg under center. Well, not under center, but in quarterback position in the gun. 1 wide to the right. There's 10 seconds left. Got to get the play off. Motion to the left. Fakes the handoff. Goes back over the right side. Holds on to the ball for about a 1.5 gain. Be 3rd down and goal for the Blue Devils.
Down on what? About
that 8.5, 9.
Okay.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt of the 8.5. It's probably closer to the 9. But I'm trying to be encouraging. All right. 3rd down and goal. After the tackle for loss on first down, Blue Devils backed up a little bit. Connor Gregg under in the shotgun. No backs next to him. Blue Devils got it spread out a little bit. Man motion to the right. High snap, looking to throw. Has a man. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Standing in the end zone all alone.
Big hog molly. Again, if you're on the end of the line, you are pass eligible. And that is a lineman catching a football in a tight end position. Blue Devils have their first lead. 6-0. We'll be going for 2 again. We don't really have a place kicker, so we'll see 2 here. Blue Devils up 6-0.
And number 55, I don't have him on my roster.
I don't have him on this one either. 6:49 to go in the first quarter. Blue Devils lead 6-0. Connor Gregg he's in shotgun. Motion to the right. Another motion to the right. Hands off, trying to catch the edge, and that one may come back. There's a flag in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good for the moment, but there's a flag in the end zone. That may end up being a holding penalty just by judging by which official threw it. Let's see what Mr. Whitehat has to say. They're talking about it. Looks like it's going to stand. Looks like that penalty is going to be against the Foxes. Touchdown and 2-point conversion good for the Blue Devils. They lead this one 8-0.
Make a note of that one.
Yeah, make a note of that one. 6:49 to go in the first quarter. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready. At Bank 360, it's all about you. Since 1902, Bank 360 has been involved in community banking, serving the great people of the Clinton community and offering the modern banking conveniences you need. Enjoy easy access through the mobile app or visit their friendly staff in person on Frisco Avenue. Ask about the Bank 360 digital wallet. It's convenient, time-saving, and has enhanced security. Bank 360 is here for the Red Tornadoes and here for all your banking needs.
All right, coming back here, Blue Devils take their first possession, an 8-man football drive. The length of the drive 60 yards in about 5.5 minutes. Held on to the ball, and that's how you keep a good offense in check is don't give them the football. And most of these 8-man football games, a lot of them will end up in a track meet. A lot of high-scoring games in these. In fact, one of the rules is after halftime, Anybody who goes up by 45 points, the game's over. And that lets you know how much scoring is done in one of these. And so the Foxes had quite a few penalties heading into that first drive. In fact, with that personal foul,
they're stepping it off.
Yeah, they're
so
stepping it off for the
way up.
kickoff. So the Blue Devils will actually kick off from the Foxes' 45-yard line. Pin them way back. We'll see these young men in action here. They've played 8-man football their entire life. A few penalties on that first drive for them that aided the Blue Devils. Blue Devils did some earning as well. Ready to kick off here. We have a new kicker today, it looks like. Number 14. There's the kick, high. He's going to hit the ground at about the 15. Missed tackle, a little shifty feller. Oh, he got trucked at the 22. Good, solid hit. Now, he didn't shy away from it.
Yeah.
He didn't shy away from it at all, but that's a good collision there at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 26-yard line. 1st and 10, Foxes from there.
That was Dean Edwards that returned that ball
he
for
looks
Fox.
like he's the one that made the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. He looks like one of their little Haas athletes there. We'll probably see a lot of him with the football tonight. So Blue Devils line up on defense for the first time here. See how this looks. You got 2 deep, and that's just about all you can do. We got 2 down linemen at the guard spot. 2 guys on the edge rush, kind of in a linebacker, defensive end hybrid kind of position. And that's going to be a quarterback sweep with a comeback block, and he's knocked out of bounds at the, looks like the 29-yard line, just short of a first down.
Yeah, Kano Johnson carried the ball for Fox. Yeah, just short of the 30.
Just short of the second down and about 3. Like I said, I imagine we'll see quite a bit of movement as far as the scoreboard goes. Number 2 splits out to the wide. Again, he's pretty athletic, having watched the defensive side of the football. Quarterback looking back for the snap. Got a pistol kind of formation. Misses the handoff. Now he's looking to go somewhere. He's pretty quick. Finds the edge, even though he's been pursued, and he is tackled down the field. After enough for a first down. Looks like he's about the 34-yard line. Broken play there due to a high snap. Was trying to find the fullback there, and fullback already ran by him by the time he got the ball under control. And that's why you have the more narrow field. Can you imagine what that would look like with the wider field, how much edge he would be able to get to? 1st and 10 for the Foxes on their own 34-yard line. Quarterback in the gun. Set to each side are running backs. And they snapped. High snap, and it's on the ground behind him, scooped up by number 24. Blue Devil defense in pursuit, and they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage for it looks like to me about a 5, maybe 6-yard loss. Yeah, that one went high, and there is a Fox down on the ground still on the sideline.
He's a little slow to get up.
A little slow to get up, but I don't think he's coming back in the game. I think they got their other 8 guys on the field.
Colton Mumford was the ball carrier.
Yeah, number 24. Yeah, he scooped up the bad snap, and no good deed goes unpunished.
That's right.
Now,
he came around looking for it, and he found a lot of white jerseys on top of him. So.
Good pursuit by the Blue Devils. It'll be 2nd and 16, maybe 17. I got him at 16. So we get 2 wide to the right, so they're going to spread it out for the first time. 2 wide right, 2 wide left, and there is a flag on the play. It's going to be a delay of game. When the back judge starts counting, that's when he starts counting with 10 seconds left on the play clock. So I believe.
And they have play clocks on either end of the field. One of them is mounted, the other one's sitting on the ground.
Well, what I believe just happened there, Mr. Whitehat waved it off because of the injury on the sideline. Number 2 coming around the sideline, got some room, and he steps out of bounds after about a 10-yard gain. And so it'll bring up 3rd down for the Foxes. So the 3rd down, it looks like to me about 4.5, 5, and that was a high snap. If he didn't have long fingernails, he wouldn't have got that one. 5:50 to go in the first quarter. Blue Devils lead this one 8-0. Play coming in from the sideline. So we're going to see another look at a formation. Everybody in tight. Quarterback in the shotgun. That was a false start. Hand off to the fullback, second man through, and he's going to get just enough for the first down. Falls forward to the 45-yard line of the Foxes. Be 1st and 10 and reset the chains.
It'll be Fox's second first down of this drive.
Let's see how things go here. Now, I was on this field, me and Dudley have talked about, driving back and forth between Ardmore and Duncan. We've passed this place, 1,000 times. I've only been here once myself. The playing field looks in good condition. Quarterback in the gun, set back to either side of him. And there's the snap. Hand off to the second man through, and he's turned the other direction. Now he's running to a corral of Blue Devils and wrapped up and drug out of bounds. Be second down, and it looks like about 13 to me, about a 3.5 yard loss on the play. Good pursuit by the Blue Devils.
Yeah, because you've lived down here in southern Oklahoma. I lived over at Woodford, which is about 15 miles east of here. You were a little further east, but, when you travel these areas, you're going by this field. I've seen Fox play one time. That was in 2004. So.
2 wide to the right, 2 wide left, high snap. They're going to shovel the pass out there, and he heard footsteps. they quick pass out to the wide out, the slot receiver. He backed up a little bit, and he heard footsteps coming and decided he didn't want any part of that football.
Yeah, when he hit the ground, he was tackled immediately. Darrell Campbell was tackled by Fox.
3rd down and 13 for the Foxes. We have everybody in tight on the line of scrimmage. 2 in the backfield with the quarterback in the gun. High snap again, high, slow snap. Looking across the middle, and he just scoops it. He short-armed it there, pulled the string, and he didn't have a man open anyway. I'm afraid if he'd put any mustard on that, there was a white jersey sitting there waiting for it. So you have 4th and 13. And I'm curious to see we got a timeout. Foxes. Blue Devils lead this one with 5:02 to go in the first quarter, 8-0. We'll be right back.
Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too. Plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
Evetts Drug and Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evetts Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and the friendly staff today at Evetts Drug and Cordell.
And we're back here. Fox is coming out of the timeout hot. Officials making sure everybody's getting hydrated here. Blue Devils breaking the huddle, couldn't come out and possibly covering a punt. We don't quite know what a punt formation in 8-man football looks like, or if it's even worth punting, just to be honest. I mean, do you just go? It's on the 40, ball's on the 42-yard line, not the worst field position you could give up if you went for it. And again, Blue Devils' first time in 8-man football, you could pull something out of the hat they haven't seen before. Let's see what we got. We got a number 99 coming on the field. I don't think I've seen him as of yet. I'm wondering if he's not the deep snapper.
Yeah, he's Josh Wilson for Fox.
All right, we have a 2 wide right, 2 wide left formation from the Foxes. Quarterback in the gun by himself. Could be a quick kick. Again, just don't quite know what you're up against because you just haven't seen it before. There's the snap, faking the out. Now he's got some pressure, throws over the middle, high. Pass goes incomplete. Blue Devils take over on downs from the Foxes' 41-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Moving the chains to the other end. Blue Devils have the band here representing tonight.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Cordell band played the national anthem before the ball game here.
Sounded really well. The Edges have done a fine job with the with the band. Blue Devils 1st and 10, taking the signal from the sideline. Let's see here. What do we got? One wide to the left. Got a slot flexed to the right. Single setback in the gun with the quarterback, which is Briggs this go-round. Here's the snap, handoff, looking for the edge. He bounces to the outside, and that little guy is fast. I'm talking the guy in pursuit. There was no getting that edge. He closed that edge down pretty quick. Looks like we got about maybe a half yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Blue Devils. I may have lost half a yard. So they've got that edge covered pretty good with he's the same one for the tackle for loss. He's pretty quick out there. Blue Devils 2nd and 10. Come up to the line of scrimmage. One set back to the left of the QB in the gun. One wide out to the left, motion left, fake the handoff, looking to throw in the backfield. Number 1's out in the flats. Tackled after about a 2-yard gain, be 3rd down and, looks like about 8 once they get the ball marked.
Completed out there to Lane Stewart on the left side.
Yeah, he crossed the 40 to about the 39 and a half. Looks like a 3rd down and a fat 8 to me. 2-down territory, or you could pin him back deep. Our punting game wasn't bad last week, but again, I'm not sure what a punting game in an 8-man football game looks like. Briggs Reeves at the quarterback. Motion to the left, fake the handoff. Looking to throw, throws a little deeper, throws it away. It was under pressure, and he was trying to find Connor Gregg down the field, was unable to connect. Be 4th down and 8 for the Blue Devils. We'll see how things go here.
Hey, maybe we can kick a field goal. We haven't seen him kick anything yet. So
we've been doing this a while, Dudley, and I don't think we've seen a kicker that could kick the ball twice and get it in here that far. When I was in Dixon, we used to get foreign exchange students, kids who actually played soccer in Europe. We'd get German foreign exchange students or whatever. And so we'd actually get good kickers on our football team. They were kicking 45-yard field goals, and it was pretty impressive. Motion to the left, looking to throw all the way. Throws back, throws deep, has a man, got turned around. Incomplete. Thank you. All right, we got a new
roster.
Incomplete. Had a man down there. Receiver got a little tangled in his own feet. I think the quarterback delivered a pretty decent football and wasn't able to connect. So turnover on downs, right back to the Foxes. Be 1st down and 10 for the Foxes. Let's see how things turn out. Came right back to action, so we weren't able to go to a commercial. 4:02 to go in the first quarter. Blue Devils lead this one 8-0. Backs in a pistol formation, high, slow snap, handoff right up the middle. Trying to bounce outside, but number 52 got his hands on him. 52 is Axton Zarecki, got his hands on him and wouldn't let him go, tracked him down.
The running back tried to push off of Connor Gregg, pushed him right into Zarecki. So good double team right there.
Right, so we got 2nd down and 9 after a gain of 1 on the play. I think the coach from the Foxes has given the young man a little bit of an earful because that play design was designed to go up the middle, not to the outside. Too many Blue Devils there in the middle. He didn't like that too much. Same diamond formation, flip to the left side, though. There's a snap, 2nd man through. And a good hard running. And he's brought down by the Blue Devils, and we have a flag on the play. Maybe a little extracurricular activity. And I believe that's going to go against the Foxes. We got a personal foul. Face mask. Well, they called that one on the Blue Devils. Coach thought it was on his own guy. Personal foul. Face mask. Yeah, so they're calling that one against the Blue Devils. Yeah, the coach was over there chewing the kid on the play out because he thought he played a little bit past the whistle. Thought he got his team in trouble. Blue Devils commit their first penalty of the night. Foxes right back to the line of scrimmage. Pistol formation, flip to the right. Handoff to the 2nd man through, and they're finding some room there. Good running lane right up the middle. Chase down around the 25-yard line is where one of the linemen are coming through, line judges rather, coming through. Got them on the 26, and they're going to go fast. They're going to come right back to the line.
Carter Owens with the tackle for the Cordell Blue Devils.
Right. And that was just a straight running play right up the middle, second man through.
Yeah, if they can't pass, can't go around the end, go up the
You
middle.
got to do something else. And every play, there we go, brought down at the line of scrimmage, 74. Sam Lindsay said, "You're not coming here again."
He got through there last time. But
Yeah. He shucked the blocker, and the running back is down. We're going to take a break while he's down. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone. We'll
Everything
be right back.
you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
All right, we're back to action here. Fox is on the drive, and there's all kind of everybody move but the center. That's going to have to be false start.
The quarterback even jumped before the ball came through.
Everybody move. Everybody knew the snap count but the center. So they're going to back them up. That'll be like 2nd and 13, maybe 14. Blue Devils up on this one. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Blue Devils lead this one 8-0. One wide to the left. Pistol formation. Flip to the left. Pitch deep. That's finding the edge there. Good block on the outside by the wide receiver. Oh, man, brought down hard after enough for a first down. Looks like about a 20-yard gain. But once that was 52 again. That was Zarecki. Yeah, once he gets a hold of you, he don't let go. he bulldogged that guy down to the ground. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Foxes on the, looks like the 11-yard line. Foxes kind of gathered themselves now and moving the football. Blue Devils on defense. Blue Devils with a handful of guys on the sideline, which, is not normal. We haven't seen too many of those days with guys on the sideline. There's the snap, and the running back is moving every time. And I don't. Is there a motion? I'm going to have to check the rule, but the running back is moving every time toward the line before the snap. Straight up the middle for no gain. I don't know if they can move toward the line in 8-man or not. I mean, they're definitely not looking at it. 2nd down and 10 for the Foxes. Actually, a little bit further than that. Looks like power I formation of that. Both running backs moved that time. Fake handoff, naked bootleg. He's looking to get to the edge and brought down by Connor Gregg on the right side of the field on the Fox's side. After a short gain, Gregg stayed home and did his homework and brings it down, puts the Foxes in 3rd down and 8, we'll call it. Again, 2-down territory deep in the own end of the field. You either got to turn them over or, make sure you get them in 2 downs. Blue Devils have already turned the Foxes over on downs once. They've traded that favor to one another. And we have 1:20 to go in the game. They keep going out of bounds, and it slows the clock down a little bit. linemen come to the front. Quarterback under center quickly, trying to snap the ball quickly, looking to throw over the middle. Blue Devils don't fall for it, and he is brought down after a short gain by Connor Gregg again. He was looking to throw. Blue Devils had it covered, so he tucked it and ran, gained about 2.5 yards. So it's going to be about 4th down and 5 for the Foxes. And this is where I might blitz a guy that I have keying on the quarterback, because I'm pretty confident the quarterback's going to have this football in his hand and keep it.
Yep, he's been the playmaker so far.
He has. 4th and 6 from just outside, well, just inside the 10, about the 8-yard line. Zarecki's had a big night so far. Sam Lindsay's had some tackles for losses. Quarterback to the line of scrimmage, and we have a timeout call by the Foxes. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone. Blue Devils lead this one 8-0. We'll be right back.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Coming back from the timeout, Blue Devils trying to hold on 4th and 6. Foxes knocking at the door. There's a snap, pitched back, looking to throw. He's got a man down there if he'd have thrown it. And he comes up short of the goal line, down to the 1. And it's going to be close to whether he got a first down or not. I think they may give him the first down. He could get a first down. Had a touchdown pass if he was willing to give it up. Flag on the play. Let's see here. Let's see who it's going to be against. Picked up the flag, and I think it's going to be 1st and goal for the Foxes. They may end up measuring this. I don't know if they will. No, 1st down. 1st and goal for the Foxes after they pick up the flag.
You're saying he's just about 2 feet outside of the goal line, less than a yard.
Let's see here if the Blue Devils can make a stand. See what they quarterback directly under center, handed to the second man through, tripped up, but trips across the goal line. Score for the Foxes, 8-6 now. 2-point conversion coming up. Another flag on the play. What do we got? Flag down by the goal line. Now their White Hats sent the Foxes back to the huddle. So what are we going to get? I think they picked up the flag, so I think that flag was going to be against the Blue Devils. And we still don't have an explanation from the officiating crew. They're going to do offsetting fouls.
Okay.
Should be replay the down if it's offsetting fouls. Personal fouls on both sides of the ball. So far early in the year, it's early in the year, but the game's been a little sloppy by both teams as far as penalties go. So what do we have?
Dead ball foul, so it is 8-6. Cordell
okay,
on
so
top.
they're counting the touchdown. There's the snap, looking to throw, caught. 2-point conversion good. This one's tied up with 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. 8-8. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
You move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop. Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank, We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank. Your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, we're back here ready for kickoff. Blue Devils break the huddle, home take the field, ready to receive. 8-8 with 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. Shouldn't take but a down to end the first quarter. Foxes have yet to take the field. Here we go. All right, the officiating crew look like they're no worse for the wear. Field looks pretty good. Except close to the sidelines here. Looks like they've stopped grooming the sideline. Looks like some crabgrass down there, but on the field looks really good. So the officials trying to get these guys going. All right, now the Foxes come on the field. All right, handing the ball off to the official, getting ready to tee it up. Mr. Whitehat taking his position back toward the end zone. And we'll be ready for kickoff in just a minute. So far, so good. Blue Devils playing well, tackling well, pursuing well. Again, for having exactly 2 practices under their belt for 8-man football, hasn't been bad. 3 men on the front, two deep in the middle, and 2 deep just beyond that with a single deep return man. I don't think that deep return guy is going to get any work tonight after I saw that first kick. There we go. Yep, straight squib. And, hey, no, it went between his legs. He's going to have to pick it up and make something happen. Here he comes. Bust to the outside and has some room. Down. Well, there's a flag on the play over here. It looks like there's 2 flags on the play over there, one on the far side, one on the near side. He got up to about the 38-yard line. He tried to scoop that up like a shortstop, and it went through the web.
Well, at least he scooped it up. He had to retrace his steps, pick it up, and came around the right side, the south side of the field, and got up there to the 30, just flags on the 30-yard line.
All right, they're escorting a young man off the field for some reason. So we're going to have, it looks like the way the official is facing, it looks like it's going to, that penalty is going to be against the Blue Devils. That's what I'm seeing so far, but I really haven't seen much of anything.
They offset. They had two personal fouls.
Oh, wow. Okay. Either it's real dicey down there and we're not seeing it, or this officiating crew really likes personal fouls. I think that's all they've called so far.
I'm trying to get their flags dirty. So.
There you go. Yeah, well, yeah, you got to get some mileage on those flags so they think you did some work. You know, kind of like a preacher. You know, we work like a day and a half a week. You know, that's what they tell me.
Yeah.
So 28-yard line, 1st and 10 after ball slips between the legs of the receiver. And now we're looking to move forward here. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. 8-8 in this one. There's the snap, handoff coming to the left side. Faked it, came back across the middle, looking to cut to the outside, still on his feet, ball on the ground, but the Blue Devils fall on it.
Fumbled it forward and gained another 4 yards out of the deal.
So after a 14-yard run and a 4-yard fumble, Blue Devils have it 1st and 10 just inside the 50. And that probably will be the last play of the first quarter. 6 seconds to go, and they're blow the whistle, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. You're listening to 106.9 FM. This one locked up 8-8 between the Foxes and the Cordell Blue Devils. We'll be right back.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
We'll be ready. Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too, plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
Beginning of the second quarter, Blue Devil football, 1st and 10 on their own 46 after a 14-yard gain. Connor Gregg back at quarterback, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Probably should have thought better about that one. Takes a big loss on the play. Connor's going to have to, put the hammer down and move forwards. He's a good athlete, but fleet-footed he is not.
He's going to learn.
Yeah, he's going to learn. Put the head down, put the hammer down, and that's where that's the zone he's going to live in. So it's a big loss, 6-yard loss on the play, 2nd and 16 after a 14-yard gain. Blue Devils, 2nd down. One wide to the left, single setback in the gun with the quarterback motion to the left. Fake, got a man, there he is, wide open, running down the field is Connor Gregg, the aforementioned Connor Gregg. They tried to run that play on 4th down the last time, and this time they got him the ball. 1st and 10, Blue Devils down at the Fox 31-yard line. Good pass, good-looking pass play right there. I kind of like watching this group of kids because what they're looking at, what I'm seeing is they're doing stuff on purpose. Mm-hmm. We're meaning to run the ball there. We're meaning to get the ball past there. We haven't had that not very often in the past few years. Takes the handoff, comes up the middle, has to juke the linebacker, got the edge on the right side, brought down. All kinds of flags. We don't know what it's going to be, a holding. There's 4 flags there. Don't know if we're going to get a holding downfield or if we're going to get a face mask. There's 4 flags on the field. Everybody had to get their head. Let's see what we got. Personal foul, face mask against the Foxes. That'll see what that should be 10 from the spot of the foul.
From the line of scrimmage was 31, so you can get better from here.
So if they're going to spot it at the 20, 10 yards from the spot of the foul down to the 21-yard line. I was a little confused about that last week. We had that Sayer big run, and then we had, down to the 10-yard line. All right. Blue Devils knocking at the door, 10:53 to go in the half. Clock stopped for whatever reason. Blue Devils looking to score. Handoff to number 7, looking for a hole. Finds him one, squirts down, but there's a flag, and I'm betting that's going to be a hold just by the guy who threw it. Yeah, they're going to back him up. That'll be a spot of the foul play as well. So it's going to end up being about 1st and 16, 1st and 15.
Just a reminder, playing Thursday night football. Next Thursday, we will be at Marlowe Central or Central High.
Woo-hoo.
So we have 2 Thursday nights in a row. Then 2 weeks from tomorrow night will be the spaghetti supper put on by the band for homecoming.
Always turns out well. Blue Devils first. I think they have a 1st and goal, but from the 15, there's the fake handoff coming back to the right. Cuts back in the middle again. Got to tuck that ball away, Junior. There we go. He gets brought down about the 10-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 10 is where it'll end up. Good creativity by the QB there. Briggs Reeves on the run there.
They're saying he's at about the 9-yard line.
All right. Yeah, they get so that should be 2nd down. Should be 2nd and goal. And they don't know what they're doing over there. They got 4th up there now. Should be 2nd and goal.
Got to get them flags right. Them
there
numbers
we
right.
go. There we go.
See, they got their headsets on, so they got it correct.
Yeah, they're listening to the radio, so those officials down there finally got it right. If they listen to us, it'll be all good. Second down and goal from the 9 for the Blue Devils. There's the pass. The ball got hit as he threw, so couldn't get any mustard on it, so it'll be third down and 9. Good play call. Kind of like that, but he might need to do that one from a little further back in the shotgun.
More than 2 days practice, that will improve.
Yes, very much so. You get a whole nother week under your belt. That'll help out a whole lot. I'll tell you what will help out a lot. If they actually walk away out of here with a win and have some confidence next week in practice.
Big time.
Big time. Now, Blue Devils on, if my calculations are correct, Blue Devils are on a 42-game losing streak. Looking to break that tonight. There's blitz coming. Yep. They're going to call false start. Now, they need to watch those running backs on the other side of the ball if they're going to call false start.
Depends on who's paying them tonight.
Yeah, well, that's on the near side of the field. So
but they got, like I said, they got 6 officials tonight. Last week we had 5. So.
Yeah. So back up to this, where were we at, 16, 15? Third and goal from the 15, 2 down territory. Probably see a play here we have not seen yet. Just a wrinkle to maybe get one over on them. One wide to the left, single set back in the gun with the quarterback. Slot flex to the right, in motion to the left. Quarterback has it, looking to throw, sets his feet, has a man and couldn't get him the ball.
Got excited,
and
threw it over the top of him.
Couldn't get him the football. Oh, my, just got over the top of him. Good-looking play, good-looking execution. Everything but the ball was.
You said we'd see something we hadn't seen before. And that was a great pass play right there.
That was a great pass play, great call. He tried to lead him out there over the wrong shoulder and got just a little bit too much mustard on the football.
Another week of practice will improve.
Another week of practice that'll look better. Blue Devils 4th and 15 from the 15, 4th and goal from the 15, and there goes Mr. Hankey on this sideline again, and they're going to call a false start. False start, Blue Devils, and I'm not sure who's jumping or whether they got the receiver jumping.
But at least they're seeing that now, so
well, at least they're seeing it on a white jersey. We'll see how it looks on the other jersey. So 1st and goal from the 20. Blue Devils had it going the right direction, now going the wrong direction. This is just me talking. I'm going to roll the pocket and toss it up for grabs in the end zone. What do you think, Dudley?
I'm all for it.
Get
it down there and score.
I'd roll the pocket. Just me, and again, I'd toss it up for grabs down in the end zone, see how it turns out. Steps up into the pocket, has a man, caught it, he got away, and he gets into the end zone. Holy cow, that worked. Connor Gray going above the defender, catching it above the defender's head, staying in bounds, touchdown. I might have to take back that fleet of foot thing I said, because that was pretty good footwork down the sideline. Blue Devils on top again, 14-8 right now. 9 minutes to go in the half. See what the 2-point conversion attempt will look like here. Now, it's going to be interesting to watch as this play goes on, watching these guys as they have a lead again, watching how they play with confidence, because we haven't seen that much in the last few years. Fake handoff, and he tries to get in, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. 2-point conversion, no good. Blue Devils lead this one right now, though, 14-8. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
Evetts Drug & Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evetts Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and the friendly staff today at Evetts Drug & Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C store where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
All right, we're back. After the 20-yard touchdown pass from Briggs, more than 20, yeah. Fourth and goal from the 20. And rolled out. Fox read it well, put pressure on the QB. He stepped up into the pocket, hit the only man he had open, went high to catch it above the defender. Defender couldn't get him out of bounds, and he scampers in for a touchdown. Connor Gregg on the touchdown. Blue Devils now lead 14-8. Two-point conversion was no good. Blue Devils waiting to kick. And they'll kick from the 40. No, we didn't get that extra 40, extra 15 yards on this kickoff. 9:01 to go in the half. Quarter going by a little slow. They're getting to some few incomplete passes, and they're getting to the out-of-bounds marker, stopping the clock quite a bit. Flags, lots and lots of laundry. Lots and lots. I'll tell you what, these guys will have to wash their flags when they get home. They've been on the ground the whole game. All right, Blue Devils set to kick. And they got that squirmy little shifty guy back there. And now we're trying to communicate something between officials, and they can't quite figure out what they want. We've got this guy landing a plane.
It's got to be reset, I guess.
Need a timeout for referees.
Got an official timeout.
Clock's off.
We'll take a quick break. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone, while they reset the clock.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
All right, here. I'm all for the clock keeper getting a little overtime on that one. He had to go fix something he didn't break. 9:01 to go in the half. Blue Devils up 14-8 on this one. Set to kick off after driving was the 28-yard line is where we started, 72-yard drive?
We started at the 40.
Okay,
40.
Maybe we did better than that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here comes the kick. Deep down the middle. Catch receives the ball at the 20, looking to find his way all the way out, but he is tackled, and Zarecki has been all over the place. We might need to clone that kid and give him 2 jerseys. And we have a flag. No, what is that? No, that looks like something. There's a yellow thing on the field, but it's not a flag, or is it?
I don't think so.
He's facing. We got offsides against the Blue Devils, and they see if they'll make us kick it again or decline it. There he goes. They're going to
go back and kick it again.
Go back and kick her again. They didn't like the field position, so wasn't a bad kick. Good tackle by Zarecki for naught. So back it up to the 35 and try her again. Good-looking kick, though.
I think it shocked everybody. It was a good long kick.
Yeah. Well, last week we were kicking it that far, but it was the tee. It wasn't the ball. He
went with it.
Yeah, he got that tee 3 times in a row, about 25, 30 yards down the field. All right, set to kick again, back to the 35 this time.
There's one thing you probably got to work on during the week.
Yeah.
Missing the tee.
Yeah. Well, it's a different kicker.
Yeah.
So that might have helped, too. Hey, I just saw the referee catch a good pass from his buddy. Flag to flag. Here we go. Good high kick again. He'll have better position. Fumbled the ball, though, trying to chase her down. Now trying to find a way through and does. Little shifty guy, I told you. Wrong angle by the QB, by the tackler. And he squirts through for a Fox touchdown. Touchdown. 8:41 to go in the half. It's a tie affair. A little bit of a bad angle on a couple of tacklers there, and he squirted through there. 2-point conversion upcoming for the Foxes. Let's see here. They sure take their time doing anything. 8:41 to go in the half. Quarterback in the gun, setbacks to the left side of him, looking to throw underneath, no good. Tie ball game, 8:41 to go in the half. Blue Devils, Foxes tied up at 14. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward. Where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we're back here. Foxes take the kickoff back to the house and tie it up at 14 apiece. 8:41 to go in the half. We are awaiting kickoff return for the Blue Devils. It's a one long fight song. I think that's twice as long as ours.
They knew they had plenty of time. The officials were out there waiting, and Cordell's on the field now. Then Fox breaks the huddle. They're coming out to kick.
Blue Devils set to receive. Now, last week, Blue Devils ran a kickoff back for a touchdown themselves. Don't know how to look this week. First kick was pretty short. Second one was not as short, but the up man received it. So we'll see if we can get the ball in the hands of somebody dangerous. Here we go, trying to get out there. Just now getting the tee and the ball out there.
The kicker's not in any hurry.
No,
right
and the officials aren't making a move any fast. These guys are not in a hurry for anything.
Daryl Campbell, number 25, is the kickoff man. Like I said, he's taking his time. So.
Oh, yeah. Blue Devils band on the far side of the field. Small travel crowd, but this is 2.5 hours away from home. And it's a new venture, so I imagine there's some speculators out there. There we go. Mr. Whitehat blows it into play, looking for the kick now. Here we go. Onside kick. There he goes. Just falls on it at about the 43-yard line. He just skipped it off the ground there. Kicked it into no man's land. Blue Devils cover it. First and 10 Blue Devils on about the 43-yard line. Their own 43. We'll see how it goes from here. If Blue Devils can avoid shooting themselves in the foot with penalties this go-around, we've moved the ball deliberately the last 2 out of the 3 possessions we've had. It looks pretty good. Penalties slowed us up on the last one, and we had 1 turnover on downs. But overall, execution has been an improvement. Low snap, hands off to 7, and the ball's fumbled again. He has to get back on. That ball came in at his ankles. That ball didn't want to be had. That's just all that came in at his ankles. Fumbled the exchange, and now QB and running back fall on the ball at the same time. Loss of yards on the play. It looks like it's going to be about a 4-yard loss, maybe 5. We'll see where the down marker ends up. Blue Devils 2nd and long.
Just in front of the 40-yard line, so it's about a 3-yard loss.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, about a 3-yard. Okay, it wasn't as bad as it looked. Blue Devils with the football. 14-14 in this one. 7:59 to go in the half. 2nd and 13 for the Blue Devils. There's the snap. Ball tackled immediately. They're just keying up on that play now. Find another 5-yard loss. Yeah, they saw that one coming, and they were tired of seeing it, I guess. I think anybody likes me that much. So, so 3rd and long, 3rd and 20 for the Blue Devils.
You got to say hi to Karen. She said she's listening in. So.
Who's Karen?
Karen White.
Karen White. Hi, Karen White.
She's got a grandson out here.
All right, then. There's motion. Throw out of the backfield. Oh, my gracious me, oh, my, oh.
Hit him in the hands.
Yeah, worst place to hit a high school football player, right in the hands. Bring up 4th and long. So now we'll probably see a punt. One of these guys are going to end up punting. We'll see how it goes.
Now, in the years past, we've had some female kickers. But we don't have any this year, do we?
No female kickers this year.
Okay.
It's going to be.
Oh, that might have been Chad. Who knows?
I'll tell you what, Chad's over here disrupting the broadcast.
Well, he's popular. He's out on the streets tonight. So.
All right, then. Here comes the snap. Low snap, skip.
Flag.
There's a flag on the play, although I'm pretty sure it's going to be against Cordell. That guy hasn't thrown one against anybody else.
Ball's kicked. It goes out of bounds about the 45-yard line.
Let's see what the white hat's going to say.
There's a flag on the play. We'll see the
Procedure call. It's going to be an illegal shift. Mr. White Hat keeps pointing the wrong direction. So, but I imagine that one's going to be declined, and it'll be 1st and 10. Foxes at their own 45-yard line. Blue Devil defense takes the field. 14-14 in this one. 7 minutes to go in the half. We'll see if we can. I'm almost taking a pool here. Let's see if we can keep the clock rolling longer than 1 minute at a time.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Yeah, we got Dudley with the under. I guess Chad with the over. So quarterback in the gun. 2 setbacks with him right there. Running backs are moving forward every time. Ball's on the ground, and it looks like the Blue Devils recovering. Turnover. Blue Devils produce a turnover. He's hit and coughed up the football. Blue Devils come back on the field on the Fox 45-yard line. So 1st and 10 Blue Devils again. 6:56 to go. We ran the clock a total of 4 seconds. But it turned out good for the Blue Devils. Here we go. Let's see what we got coming up here. Number 14 coming wide right for the Blue Devils, and that is Jackson Davis. Single setback in the gun with the quarterback. Slot back, flex to the left. Good snap. Handoff to number 7. Finds him a little slot up the middle. Some wiggle room. Rolls down to about a 10-yard gain. We'll see if they spot it for a 1st down or not.
He knocks down the flag man and the flag.
Took down the 2nd flag man. They're moving the entire chain, so they're going to give him that 1st down. Well earned by number 7, Cash Whiting. Or did they not give him the 1st down?
36, down to the 36-yard line.
Oh, they backed it up. So it's going to be 2nd and, holy cow, 2nd and
short is what they're calling it.
2nd and a fat football. Blue Devils moving the ball forward. 6:43 to go in the half. There's the snap, looking to go straight ahead again. Quarterback keeper, he gets the edge. No, not quite for the 1st down. You gotta push yourself into that one. So a loss of a yard on the play will bring up 3rd and short for the Blue Devils.
That'll bring it down to 3rd down.
So 3rd down and short. Blue Devils probably looking at 2-down territory. 6:20 to go in the half. Blue Devils and the Foxes tied up at 14. Looking to the sideline for the play call. Everybody is, actually. Here we go. Can't see the play clock out there. And here he is. He's counting it off. There it is. There's a snap. Looking to go forward. Finds. Oh, that's got to be. That's got to be 3 face masks. Holy cow. Slung him around. Oh, my goodness. He gets enough for the first down, but he's going to have a chiropractor's appointment in the morning. Holy cow. How is that not a horse collar or a face mask? Either one. You can't put your hands inside the pads, and you can't grab the face mask, and that's what they slung him down by. Wow. 1st and 10, though. Cash toughs it out and gets down there and gets a first down. 5.5 to go in the half. Snap from Connor Gregg back to Cash. Cash finds some room. Rumbles down for about a 7-yard gain. Blue Devils on the move. Now, what's interesting about that play there, Gregg takes the snap, and he actually flips it forward. So if that ball goes on the ground, that's not a fumble. That's an incomplete pass. Makes it kind of safe. So 2nd down, and we'll call it 4. It's barely 4 if it is. Blue Devils moving the football. 5:05 to go in the half. This one tied up 14 apiece. And you can. Blue Devils with motion to the right. He's looking to carry it the whole way. Tries to find them a little bit of a gap. Puts his nose down in there, grinds it down. And there's a flag on the play.
You know it, they're going to throw a flag every time right here, but Cordell Blue Devils are doing a good job right here.
You can also find us. You're listening to us on 106.9 FM, The Zone. But you can also find us on Cordell Blue Devil TV on YouTube. So there came a flag in, and I think it's going to be.
It was a deep flag.
Yeah, he came from way back. Oh, okay. Wow, that's a personal foul. And that's going to take it all the way down to the 10. Is that where we're spotting it?
Yeah.
So is it going to be a 1st and goal? Yeah, it's got just enough to get a first. Nope, they're laying them down. 1st and goal from the 10.
From the 8, they're inside.
From the 8, 4:42 to go in the half. Blue Devils knocking. Motion to the right. Oh, the ball's on the ground again. Holy cow. Yeah, hold on to the football, fellas.
Somebody's got to want to have the ball.
Yeah. So Blue Devils fall on it, though. Gets about a 2, maybe 3-yard loss. 2nd and goal. Got to hold on to the football. Again, you're listening to Cordell Blue Devil Football on 106.9 FM. Also, you can find us on Cordell Blue Devil Football on YouTube. 2nd down and goal from the 8. So he didn't lose yardage. Another flag. Holy cow. Holy cow. That is declined, so it should bring up 2nd down and probably about, I would say, 10. Well, they're going to back them up a bit. They're behind the 10 now.
Back to about the 12.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's a good penalty to decline. 4:20 to go in the half. 14-14 is the score. Blue Devils looking to knock it on the door, trying to eat the clock at the same time. There's motion to the left. Has a man open, caught by Gregg, and that is touchdown number 2 from Riggs to Gregg. Blue Devils lead 20-20. He's a big target out there. 3:58 to go in the half. Blue Devils up 20-14. Looking for 2 here. Some beefier guys come on the field. So I'm betting we're going between the guards. That's what I'm betting, Dudley. What do you think?
I'd go for that.
Yeah.
Because we're having a hard time getting around the outside. So.
Yeah, they're a little quick out there. They have 2 fast guys, fast guy on each edge, and they've been playing this game for a little while, this 8-man game for a while. They've read the plays pretty well. There comes a motion to the left. Gregg, the throw, has a man in the corner but comes up short. And 2-point conversion, no good. Blue Devils lead this one 20-14. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
Have you moved to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank. Your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, we're back here just under 4 minutes to go in the half. 3:58 to go. Blue Devils have a lead, 20-14. And the Blue Devils have been steady and, steady I think is the best way to say it. We've had a couple moments where we're a little sloppy with the penalties, a little sloppy with the ball, but we've overcome them, and we actually have a lead heading into halftime. Now, the Foxes will get the ball right now, and then they will get the ball first in the second half. So Blue Devils defense need to hold out and keep them off the board so we don't get a back-to-back score and flip the advantage. Right now we're scoring and then they're scoring. And so it'll be advantage us. We're up again. So we'll see how this goes. Blue Devils looking to kick off, and the last time this little dude took it back to the house. And all he did was ran the space and made a couple of shifty moves, and we missed tackles.
Yeah, when you miss a tackle, you're going to cost yourself some.
Hangs it high, bounces it on, is mishandled a little bit, looking for some space. And Zarecki didn't go anywhere, finds him and hangs on. That seems to be the guy we need to get his hands on, people. Zarecki again on the tackle. He held the edge, turned him to the inside, and was able to get a paw on him and drag him down. First and 10, Foxes from their own 42. I've got them at the 42. What do you got them at? 42, 43?
I'd give them the 43.
43, man. We're pretty generous to those guys.
Yeah,
huh?
We're helping out all we can. So.
Player down on the ground, that's going to be cramps. And we're going to go to a quick break. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready. All right, Darrell Campbell walks off the field under his own power. Looking to throw, has a man out of the backfield. Couldn't reel it in, and probably a good thing for the Blue Devils.
Yeah.
he had some carpet to mow right there. But couldn't quite reel in to snag it, so it'll be 2nd and 10.
His hands will be a little stickier next week.
Yeah. He won't eat popcorn before the game next week. But oh wow, he'd have hit his head on the goalpost if he'd have caught that. 2nd and 10 for the Foxes. 3:49 to go in the half. Foxes break the huddle. Single man. See, there's pitch wide to the left. Got numbers over there. Ran him to the out of bounds mark. Number 14 did a good job turning that in, and woo! Someone cleaned that one up. And who was that? Was that 54 that came in and cleaned that up?
Yeah.
He was kind of squirm out of the tackle. And 54 said nope. 54 for the Blue Devils is Gunther Claunch. Good cleanup tackle. Third down and about 5.5. Let's see what we get coming here. Big boy up the middle there, but he takes up some space for the Foxes. I might try to 2-down territory. I might try to find some space behind him. Single setback to the right and left, looking for the option play. Quarterback keeper all the way, finds a little bit of room, and muscles down to just beyond the first down line to gain. It'll be 1st and 10, Foxes. 2:57 to go in the half. Blue Devils lead this one 20-14, but the Foxes on the move. Down to about the Blue Devil 45, maybe 46. I'm looking at the down marker, and he looks like he's at the 46 or 47, and I'm looking at the line judge, and he's closer to the 45. So I think we're going to get a timeout. No, they decided not to. Got 3 guys come to the sideline. 2:50 to go in the half.
Been a little warmer tonight. You can see if some of them are working on this and trying to stretch it out and stay on the field. So.
All right, break the huddle fast. Quarterback in the gun, and we have, you're going to have a huddle infraction. No, he calls a timeout instead of getting the flag. Yeah, that would have been a huddle infraction. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too, plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
Evetts Drug and Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evetts Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and the friendly staff today at Evetts Drug and Cordell.
All right, coming back here out of the timeout. Foxes call timeout. Didn't see something they didn't like. Quarterback in the gun. Single setback to the left. Running back stacked up behind the QB. And he spikes the ball.
That's better than calling a timeout.
Yeah, they didn't have timeouts. That was their timeout. So we get a spike in the ball, which if you got the ball off, yeah, that's a little confusing there. If you got the snap off, just run the play. And, yeah, coach is talking him up now. All right, then. You've got a receiver down here all by himself, fellas. All right, wake up out here, fellas. There we go. Quarterback, 2 running backs behind him. Pitch wide to the right, looking there, and then good juke move. He had the angle on him. Cuts back across the field, and he could probably get away. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Foxes. And you got to break down and keep your space, keep your feet. 2:21 to go in the half. Tie ball game, 20-20. Looking for 2-point conversion coming on here. So in a dogfight right now, 20-20. 2-point conversion coming up for the Foxes. Oh, yeah, he's been doing that the whole game. You should have been calling that. Holy cow. I don't think I've seen 2 plays where the Foxes running backs did not move before the snap. And he just finally called it. So they're going to back him up. 2-point conversion still up for grabs here. There's the snap while the receiver was not set. Holy cow. Yeah, there's the flag. Yeah, that's coming back. The receiver was not set. That's coming back. That'll be no good. And that one's coming. That's going to be another 5 yards back. Our white hat's a little confused on his directions this evening. He keeps pointing the wrong direction. As long as he gets it right in the end, we're good.
Okay, looks like somebody can drive him home and he'll be better off. Then, so.
That's 5 more yards, and we'll try again.
Now here we go with the 2-point conversion again. There's a blitz right up the middle. Found some space, and pass is no good.
Hit him in the hands right there.
Yeah. 20-20. 2:21 to go in the half. You're listening to 106.9 FM The Zone.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, we're back to action here, kind of. Both teams still in the huddle, so there's not a lot going on. 20-20, 2:21 to go in the half. Blue Devils about to receive the kick. Foxes missed the 2-point conversion, misfired on the 2-point conversion. 2 big plays is really all that the Foxes have been able to produce, but they both produced touchdowns. So the Foxes are in this one because of a squirrely little running back who's hard to get your hands on. He's been slippery. He's had good feet, found space where there was no space. Been tough to stop for the Blue Devils. So we're at 20-20. Blue Devils a little more methodical. 2 touchdown passes from Briggs Reeves to Connor Gregg is the difference for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils set to receive, looking at the kick here. Last time they tried the onside kick. We'll see how it goes this time, what they tried this time. Blue Devils coming up, trying to fill the space. And here we go. Little deeper, and it's dropped, but the Blue Devils cover it. Blue Devils have some good fortune tonight, and some of that comes down to hustling. We put the ball on the ground a couple of times, but so far we've been the only ones to fall on it. So we get the ball. The Blue Devils get the ball on the 30. Is that the 45-yard line? 45. I brought my glasses with me. It might help if I put them on.
Are they in the pickup still?
No, they're hanging off the back of my collar here. Hey, look, that is a 50. 45. Not a 40. Look at that. Wow, we're wearing white jerseys. I'm kidding. I knew we were wearing white jerseys. All right. First and 10 Blue Devils for their own 45. 1 wide to the left, single setback in the gun with the quarterback. Official timeouts for
somebody's tying their shoe over
tying their shoe, man. Tying their shoe. 2:19 to go in the half. Here we go. First and 10 Blue Devils. 1 wide to the right, single setback in the gun with the quarterback. Motion to the left. And there's confusion on that play. Quarterback thought he was handing the ball off. Running back thought he was blocking. Ends up for a loss of yardage on the play. A little confusion there. And it looked to me like it should have been a pass play because they put the extra pass defense out there and the running back came up to block as well. 2:01 to go in the half. Second down and 14 for the Blue Devils.
Back to the 41.
Back to the 41, yeah. Let's see if we can get this moving in the right direction. 145. They don't seem to be just in a huge hurry. Back judge counting off the time. There's the snap, motion to the left. Looking to throw, same play. Throws it underneath. And, yeah.
Throws it to his lineman.
Sam Lindsay. So Sam Lindsay, I'm not sure he intended to catch it. He might have caught that one on self-defense. I'm not sure.
He caught it right in the pads and he hung on to it and said, what do I do with it now? They said, run that way, run west.
He looked a little stunned when he caught it, like, hey, what am I supposed to do with this? So if he was on the end of the line, he's allowed to catch that.
Yeah.
Clock running still, 1 minute to go in the half, and the official's trying to figure out what just happened there. It's like, well, can he do that?
Said, where was he standing at? So
yeah.
He's legal. Let him have the ball and set it somewhere.
Let's see, we're going to get a penalty with no flag, so they want to back him up.
Okay, there is a penalty on the play. We don't see a flag, but it will be against the Blue
5-yard penalty.
There's the flag.
Second down again, so it'll be 2nd and 20.
For an ineligible receiver.
You got to be on the end of the line to be eligible for that pass. And he was not the end man on the line. Motion to the right. Throwing again. My goodness.
Bullet.
Good pass. He's got to reel that one in.
Yeah, the motion man turned and the ball was right there on top of him.
And then we've run that play twice in a row with the same effect right there. 3rd down. Clock stops with the incompletion. Now, I'm running the football here because they don't have timeouts.
But you got to be able to figure that out, too.
Yeah, you got to know they don't have timeouts. They would not be able to get the play off. Well, it stopped. Well, it's 3rd down. So what do we do? Holy cow, that guy has thrown flags all night.
His flag's a little slippery. It keeps falling out of his pocket.
I guess so, man.
5-yard penalty against Cordell again. Now, where are they starting from? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Ball will be placed on the 33-yard line.
Blue Devil timeout. You're listening to 106.9 FM The Zone.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward. Where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, back to action here after a Blue Devil timeout. 54 seconds to go in the half. There's the snap, and they're looking to throw, and he throws over the middle, has him, and he's open. Oh, if you'd have stayed to the outside, young man. Holy cow.
He'll see that on the replay.
So that'll be 4th and 5. Clock's still running.
Jackson Davis with a good catch right there.
Timeout. That's what happens when you watch too many video games. If he'd have stayed to the outside, he'd have had the first down and gotten out of bounds, maybe even further. So it brings up 4th and 5. So now you have a conundrum. You can't just run it and not get the first down because the clock stops on turnover of downs. So you have to get the first down in order to keep the clock running on 4th and 5.
39 seconds left in this ballgame. Next Thursday night, we'll be going to Central, listed as Marlow Central or Central Marlow. The people at Central know they are Central, not Marlow Central Central Marlow, but they're Central. So
Yeah, they don't like being called Central Marlow.
no.
They don't like being associated out there. Now, I will give some free advertising. There's an Italian restaurant there named Giuseppe's. That's pretty good if you want to go there before the game. Now, I expect to be able to introduce myself there next week and get a free meal, but that's beside the point.
Well, we know you can introduce yourself. You may not get any free meals, but
yeah, hey, I'm the guy on the radio that sent some people your way. 4th down and 5, and I will imagine you're going to see some kind of pressure on the QB. They're not going to just let him do what he wants to do. 4th down and 5 from the 50. There's the snap. He's got a little time. Throws it up for grabs, and
he launched that when he had pressure on him. He just launched that.
Well, the receiver never spotted the ball.
Right. He hadn't even turned around when the ball was over halfway to him. So.
Ball thrown up in the air is incomplete. Don't see any flags. It should be a turnover on down. 1st and 10, Fox is at midfield. 34 seconds left.
Yeah, so 34 seconds left. Fox has the ball on the 50. But they have no timeout, so they have to get out of bounds or throw incomplete passes. If they get tackled in bounds, they are going to lose some serious time. And that should be a substitution infraction there. That guy was in the huddle. 2 wide right, 2 wide left, quarterback in the gun by himself. He jumped. Holy cow, he jumped.
Yeah.
Big as day, and the referee right there to let it go. Holy cow.
And the Cordell lineman got tackled right there. He wasn't just fall over anybody, he was tackled.
There we go. We got another flag on the play, though.
Looks like holding against Fox.
I should have been about 3 penalties against Fox. Hometown radio, we can get away with it a little bit, but I'll be good. I'm sorry. 1st and 16. 28 seconds to go.
Ball will be placed on the 44-yard line. It'll be 1st and 16. 28 seconds to go in the half.
That's one way to stop the clock, though. So
Yeah, they got the clock stopped.
28 seconds.
1st and 16. 2 backs in the stacked up behind the QB. He moved. They were moving. That's another penalty. But they've been, anyway.
Somebody called their attention to that.
Somebody called their attention to that. That's 2 drives in a row. They finally called that.
The first quarter, they did not call that. So. Second quarter, they're getting calls on that. So the penalty's going to move them back a little bit more to the 39.
Yeah, still 28 seconds to go. 1st and 20. There we go. We're trying again. Quarterback in the gun. Pitching wide right, looking to throw. That's a halfback pass all the way, and he dropped it. Wow. I would say hit him between the numbers, but he's only got 1 number.
Yep.
Hit him right in the deuce, and he could not reel it in.
Incomplete pass to number 2, Dean Edwards.
Incomplete pass still stops the clock.
So 2nd down and 20. 22 seconds to go in the half. 20-20 is the score here. Blue Devils playing tough. Marked progress. This is the first time the Blue Devils have been competitive at halftime in quite some time. So improvements all the way around. Quarterback in the gun, 2 setbacks, and ball went over his head, so now they're looking for ball's on the ground. And see who they're going to give it to, who comes up with it.
Cover it, but
he
Cordell
just
fell on
got
top of it.
My goodness.
He had his hand on the top of it. So.
And that should run out the clock. 7 seconds, 8 seconds, and that will be halftime. Blue Devils, Foxes, knotted up at 20. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone. We'll be right back.
Sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop. Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. Problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank, We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank. Your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready. Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too, plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
All right, we are back, Chad and Dudley and Mike. It is halftime. We are tied at 20. Cordell Blue Devils playing 8-man tonight and on the road to take on the Foxes. And Dudley, next week, where are we going?
We're going to Central. Some people know it as Marlow Central or Central Marlow, but the people at Central know it's Central High.
Got it.
We've been there before. I mean, for 6 years, we played 8-man football back in the late 90s. And so we're back at 8-man football tonight. It's exciting to go to these towns. And it's nice to be at Fox. I went silent there.
Okay.
Don't hear me at all. There it is. So
you got you?
Yeah, I'm back again.
Okay.
So, but
all right, I was turning the wrong one.
I used to live in this area, and so we went by Fox forever. I went and seen Fox win in 2004. They played at They had to drive to Weatherford to play state championship football, and they won. So they made a good trip up there. So we made a trip down here today to watch Cordell and Fox play. And at halftime, it's 20-20. And let me repeat that. It's halftime, and it's 20-20. Cordell's had a good first half here, done a lot of things right. Welcome back to 8-man football.
Yep. No, it's good. It's good for the kids. Mike's talked about it there in the first half about getting confidence and having some fun out there. And so it looks like they're doing that, well coached and again, tied at 20. We do have a score out of Healton at half. It's Healton 28, Walters 6. 28-6, Healton on top of the Walters Blue Devils. A couple of games along the network tomorrow night. And the Mangum Tigers, in a rematch of a playoff game last year, will take on Wilson at Mangum.
That's a good drive because Wilson isn't far from here.
That's right.
It's just a little south of here. So.
Yep, Mangum and Wilson tomorrow night. We'll have our pregame at 6:40. Coaches, Michael's going to be talking with Coach Powers, and kickoff coming up at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. That'll be on Classic Hits 97.7. Again, you can watch Mangum Tiger TV on YouTube. That is tomorrow evening. That'll be the first game for the Mangum Tigers. Wilson 1-0 to start the season. The Hobart Bearcats, they will travel to take on the Watonga Eagles tomorrow night. And that'll be at 7 o'clock kick. And Rod Wald with the call tomorrow night at Watonga. We'll jump on the air about 6:40. Again, the kickoff is at 7. Some other games tomorrow evening. Carnegie hosting Hinton at 7 o'clock. Frederick and the Bombers hosting Wellington, Texas from the Bomber Bowl at 7 o'clock. Minko hosting Dibble. Other games of note, again, we mentioned Hobart at Watonga. And again, 28-6, looking at Class A1. Let's drop down to the smaller schools. Snyder will host the number one team in the state, Tipton. The Tipton Tigers. Snyder took it on the chin last week against Sealing and the Wildcats. And the Encore, they welcome the number one team in the state, Tipton, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Other games scheduled tomorrow evening. Hollis will host Balco Forgan at Hollis at 7 o'clock. Checking Class B2 schedule tomorrow evening. Burns Flat, Dill City hosting the number 6 team in the state, Cyril, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at Burns Flat. That is tomorrow at 7. Moving up to Class B1. Hollis, number 2 team in the state, according to Cordell. Again, hosting Balco Forgan, mentioned that. Sealing hosting Laverne. Central Marlowe, team the Cordell Blue Devils will take on next week, will be on the road to take on Paoli tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Let's bump up to Class 4A. Elk City, the Elks, they'll take on the Altus Bulldogs at Elk City next week at 7 o'clock. And looks like Weatherford hosting Kingfisher. I'm looking at a weird time that they have scheduled for that. But Weatherford hosting Kingfisher tomorrow. Elgin hosting Dallas Hillcrest tomorrow. Yeah, number 1 team in the state, Tuttle, hosting Newcastle. And again, Weatherford and Kingfisher. Checking Class 5A. Midwest City hosting Carl Albert tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And the big schools, of course, number 1, Bixby, probably the best team in the state or states, Bixby. They will be at Sand Springs tomorrow night in the Tulsa area at 7 o'clock. Jinx is at Owasso. Stillwater is at Tulsa Union. Some of the schools, Lawton traveling to Enid tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Yukon at Mustang. That'll be a good one tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Deer Creek hosting Edmond Memorial tomorrow evening. Norman is at Norman North. Just some games scheduled for tomorrow. Halftime here. We are tied at 20. It is Cordell's debut at 8-man on the road at Fox here in Carter County. We're tied at 20, second half on the way. Stay close. This is Cordell Blue Devil football on 106.9 The Zone and Cordell Blue Devil TV.
Evetts Drug and Cordell has been serving Cordell in all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evetts Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and the friendly staff today at Evetts Drug and Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C store where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal, whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future. our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
21-17 Eagles over the Dallas Cowboys, straight from Mike Sutherland's Crackjack flip phone. We are here in Fox, Oklahoma. Chad, Mike, and Dudley. We are tied at 20. And again, this is the 8-man debut for the Cordell Blue Devils this evening. We talked about it. Next week, going to be traveling to Central Marlowe, Central High next week, and then homecoming the following week as Strother will be coming to Cordell. And I think that's all we have confirmed. I think the coaches know they've got a decent idea after that, but they want to make sure all that's confirmed. But these games, next week's going to be on Thursday, right? Yes. Will the Strother game be on Thursday? It'll be on a Friday. So, homecoming parade, spaghetti dinner, 21-20. Eagles by a point as we get an update from the kickoff of the NFL football season tonight. Dallas and Philadelphia. So at Central High next week on a Thursday, and then the following week, Cordell will be hosting Strother on a Friday. Homecoming, we've got spaghetti, we've got a parade, we've got Mike and Dudley up in the air-conditioned press box. It's gonna be nice. So no, we appreciate the folks here at Fox. They have been nothing but awesome to us. They've got a double press box, so we have got our own room in our own area. So some locations are tight and may not have a spot for the old visiting radio crew. So we do appreciate Fox very much. They got us our own area. And I've got a nice press box here in Fox, Oklahoma. The team's returning to the field now. We're just a couple of minutes away from the start of the second half. We'll take a final timeout. Kickoff coming up. It'll be Fox receiving the kick to start the second half. Again, don't forget, 2 more games along the network tomorrow night. It is Mangum hosting Wilson, 7 o'clock. Michael Barnes with the call on Classic Hits 97.7. Watch it on Mangum Tiger TV. And then also Hobart is traveling to Watonga to take on the Eagles. Chance Wald and Rod Wald with the call. Hobart Bearcat TV. So we follow 3 schools along our network. Cordell, Hobart, and Mangum. So anytime any of those 3 schools are in action, odds are we are there with the mic and a camera. So we appreciate all of our sponsors this year for all 3 schools. And again, we've got 2 more games on tap tomorrow night. Second half on the way. Stay right here. We appreciate you listening and staying up with us here tonight on a Thursday evening at Fox on 106.9 The Zone and Cordell Blue Devil TV.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank. Your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready.
All right, we're back to action. Blue Devils huddled up on their end of the field. On the west end of the field, they'll be defending. And in this one, 20-20, 53 seconds to go here in the half. 20-20. Foxes come out ready to kick, maybe.
And how many years has it been since we've scored 20 points in the first half?
I have to go back to the playoff year. Coach Trammell's second to last year here.
Okay.
And that's how long ago it's been. Okay. So it's been 4.5 years.
I knew it'd been a while, but it's fun to watch these young men playing good.
Yeah.
They're playing together, they're playing consistent, and they're making plays, and they're doing what they're planning on doing. It's a whole different mindset. So
getting good results.
Yeah, and it's going to make the upcoming games next Thursday at Central, and then in 2 weeks from Friday will be homecoming, and that'll be an exciting game.
All right. Blue Devils break the huddle, come out to kick. Foxes will receive. They kicked first in the beginning of the game. Blue Devils received, went right down the field and scored a touchdown. Now the Foxes have a chance to flip the advantage, the scoring advantage, and what I mean by that is them scoring first and then us having to play catch-up. They've been playing catch-up most of the half. Blue Devils have given up a kickoff return for a touchdown. And they've got a shifty little feller back there. He's got good feet, good speed, good acceleration, hard to get a hold of.
Blue Devils kick it deep this time?
I bet we see a squib. Well, maybe I'm lying. I kicked it near the out-of-bounds marker. He went out of bounds. He is out of bounds, fielded it out of bounds. Good job by the Cordell Blue Devils special teams. He tried to stay in bounds, but he got his big toe on that line, and the official called him out of bounds, which was the right call. So no return on the play. Blue Devils will spot up on defense on the 26. 1st and 10 Foxes from the 26. And let's see if we can make fast work of this half. Now, here's another thing we haven't done in a while. We won't have a continuous clock.
That's true.
We haven't seen that in the second half in a long time. And you're talking about, well, that's kind of embarrassing to mention. Well, it's kind of a good thing to mention because these kids have earned the right to continue to play and compete. So here we are, 1st and 10 from the 26. Quarterback in the gun. Running backs set next to him. Running back moved again. Gets through the line, finds some room, backed up at the 25. It'll be second down and about 8. He squeezed through a small crack right there, pushed forward. Be second down for the Foxes. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Imagine that.
Sideline warning.
Said get back, stay off the field. So. But they were excited. It was a good play. They were getting out there and encouraging their teammates on.
Right then. So it doesn't change. So it's second down and should be 4. Yeah, they're going to give them 3. I'll call it 3. Second and 3. And there's another flag. First 2 plays of the half got 2 flags. False start on the Foxes.
That's why I was telling Chad, throw your clock away. It don't matter. We're here to play a ball game. It doesn't matter how many flags they throw or how many times they stop the clock.
The officials might kill over by 10.
Yeah. That's past their bedtime, too. And we're going to take a real quick break. Foxes have a player down on the field. You're listening to 106.9 FM The Zone.
Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too. Plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
Fox player Josh Wilson hobbling off the field. Can't tell if it's cramps or if he turned his ankle or something. He's got one leg up in the air, and they're trying to work on him. So we have a false start, though, against the Foxes. Back them up 5 yards, and they should bring up second and about 8. Play continues to move on. Quarterback in the gun, 2 backs next to him, hand off. The ball's on the ground and covered by the quarterback. I'll bring up third down. And there's another Fox player on the ground having a tough time getting up. And there was no contact there. That's just him cramping. He's grabbing the back of his hamstring there. He was on the ground earlier with some cramps.
And you got to love it. It has been a little bit warmer than it was last week, and warm this early in the season hurts the players.
And high humidity right now. We've got the wind is kind of fogged up here. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Quarterback in the gun by himself. There's the snap, looking to throw all the way. Got some pressure, dumps it over the middle, intercepted by number 52. He's scampering down the sideline, rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Number 52, Zarecki. He looked like the intended receiver, and he rumbles all the way through and leaves a trail of wounded in his wake. Defensive touchdown for the Blue Devils. Touchdown, it says the white hat. That takes it up to 26-20. Blue Devils taking the advantage. 10:45 to go in the third quarter. Cordell fight song playing on the road.
Hello, Cordell Band. We're glad you're here.
Glad you're here.
Cheerleaders doing a good job over there, bouncing to it. There's more band members than there is fans from Cordell here at the ball game. But when they know you have a big listening audience, tell your sponsors thank you for making this possible.
Straight up. 2-point conversion, no good. Blue Devils maintain the 6-point advantage. You're listening to 106.9 FM The Zone. We'll be right back.
Evetts Drug & Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evetts Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and the friendly staff today at Evetts Drug & Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C store where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
All right, back to live action here. Fox is back to receive after the Cordell defensive touchdown. Axton Zarecki on the interception return for the touchdown. Left a few wounded on his wake trying to tackle him. He's a little bit of a load. So Blue Devils back to kick. Back to the 40. Now, if the Blue Devils can get up 2 scores here, I'm just looking at body language. Everybody's tired. The officials are tired. Both teams are tired. And the Foxes are looking a little more tired. So if the Blue Devils can turn them over on downs, create another turnover, and get an advantage here, we might be able to get on top of this thing and push it over the top.
Kick it deep this time?
Oh, man, I'm not sure I'm kicking to that kid ever again. There's the kick. High hanging, kicked it right to him. So he's going to go try to find the other side of the field. And he is hustled to the ground.
Big number 22, Connor Gregg.
He tries to get him to overextend on the edge and then cut back against the pursuit. And he's shifty, so he's good at it. Blue Devils bring him down 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. I got the 31, or were they going to give him? That's what I got him.
Yeah,
about the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 Foxes. Both teams have played pretty tough tonight. 10:37 to go in the 3rd quarter. I'm going to bring up the time every time just to let Chad know how much longer we got here.
Chad's going to miss his bedtime tonight. So.
Now, I will tell you, this might be the longest 8-man football game I've ever seen. As normally these things are a track meet, and, they go pretty fast. All right, then. Foxes take the line. Quarterback in the gun, 2 backs next to him. Blue Devils are pinning their ears back, looking to pitch the ball. Good cut back by the running back. Number 25 cuts it back both times down the field for about a 16-yard gain. 1st and 10 Foxes. That one was coming right at us. So he gets to the 46. Be 1st and 10 again.
Number 1, Biggs Reeves makes the tackle for the
All right, they're coming back to the line hot. Trying to catch the Blue Devils off guard. And the ball is stuffed. Big Sam Lindsay stuffs that behind the line of scrimmage for at least a 2-yard loss. Quarterback hit his hand on the helmet, on somebody's helmet. And he's not feeling real good with that right hand right now. So they're only going to give him about a 1-yard loss. Sam ate that play alive. 2nd down and 11. Fox takes back to the huddle. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide right. They kind of like spreading it out a little bit, and if the quarterback breaks contain, he's got a lot of room. There's the snap, looking to throw, kind of high, trying to find an edge. Finds the edge, brought down after about a 10-yard gain. He's 2 yards short of the 1st down marker. Be 3rd down. Yeah, it'd be 3rd down. Down marker guys had a rough night over there.
Yeah. Jackson Jones makes the tackle for the Cordell Blue Devils. Up to the...
All right. That was 13, not 14? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd down and 1 for the Foxes. Quarterback in the gun. He's got 3 running backs with him this time. Now 1 flexes out to the left. Ball on the ground, and it's a loss of down. And that'll be 4th and 1. Bring up for ball, hit the ground, and they had to cover it up because there were Blue Devils everywhere. I gave you the wrong number earlier. I said 99 was out, but it was actually 88, Obi Webb. Reading those double-digit numbers this far away, still hard on a middle-aged guy. 8:42 to go in the 3rd quarter. Blue Devils have a chance to push the Foxes off the field and turn them over on downs. See what we get here. There's a high snap, and he found a hole. And that was a blown assignment. That's going to be a touchdown for the Foxes. Blown assignment on that side. 26-26 now, 8:23 to go in the third quarter. No flags on the play.
That was play number 3. I saw the coach from Fox raise 3 fingers.
Yeah.
26-26.
Two-point conversion attempt for the Foxes. Quarterback under center looking just to push it through. First time tonight they've done that. Foxes take the lead, 28-26. You're listening to 106.9 FM The Zone.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
All right, we're back to live action right after the big scoring play for the Foxes. Two-point conversion is good. Blue Devils trail for the first time in this game, 28-26. 8:23 to go in the third quarter. Blue Devils receiving the kick. Chance to go back on offense. Blue Devils
chance to score again and make the change to the score. That's the main thing.
Yep, just get out and go execute.
And for the first time tonight, the Foxes lead the game with a score of 28-26.
We've been talking. This is the second game for both teams, and I know it's early in the season, but there's a lot of fatigue out there.
Yes,
because it's warm. It's warm tonight.
Warm and humid. I don't know what the humidity level is, but I would be willing to bet it's up in the 50s.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go. We're waiting on the kicker now. Mr. White has blown it into play. Straight line drive kick, fielded by the Blue Devils. Tuck the ball away, bounces to the outside, but good tackle by number 8 that's Austin White on the tackle. Blue Devil returning the kick was Braxton McGuire. Blue Devils 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. Blue Devils have moved the ball well most of the night.
Humidity's at 55%.
I told you it was in the 50s.
Yep.
Yeah, Blue Devils have moved the ball well most of the night. See how things go here. Looking to the sideline for the play call. Little bit of confusion out there. There we go. Got her straight now. Quarterback in the gun. Flying solo, man in motion, stops. Ball, he's hit as the ball was thrown. And that was not a lateral, Mr. Whitehead. That ball went forward, even though it was deflected backwards.
Just an incomplete pass.
Just an incomplete pass. So he was, he called it a lateral, but the ball went backwards after it was hit, after it was slapped. 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils. They still got it marked down first down over there. Yeah, the down marker guy.
Now they got their
there we go. On. Down marker guy needs some remedial training over there. He's had a tough night. He needs a Mountain Dew. That's right. Handoff, finds some room off the left. Good cutback. That's got to be. He tackled him by the face mask. Are you kidding me? That's not a good hit, not a good play. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to keep an eye on this crew, and if I ever spot him on another crew, I'm telling somebody. Oh, wow. 3rd and 5 for the Blue Devils.
Out to the 41-yard line, so 6-yard gain right there.
Third down. Blue Devils need a first down. Got motion to the right. Looking to throw all the way. Oh, there's should have called a holding there. Now you're going to throw a flag.
He only held him up because he was a pass defense running through there.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what he threw the flag at.
Maybe on the far side of the field. It wasn't on this side. There was nobody on this side.
They're going to back him up. I don't know what do we got. Holding. Well, that's surprising that they took that penalty because that would have been fourth down and we'd have had the punt. But made it at 3rd and 15 maybe is their goal.
So I'd give them a better field position. So.
Yeah, the Blue Devils struggling a little bit here out of the gate. 7:29 to go in the third quarter. Let's see here. Blue Devils trying to get oriented here. One wide to the right. Single set back in the gun with the quarterback. Motion to the right. Pressure right at the QB. Looking to throw underneath. Has Greg again, and he was early. Coach thought he was early, too. Well, we'll let that. I guess we're going to have to let that one go. Third down is actually going to be 4th down and 15. And Blue Devils will have a hard choice here. They're going to have to punt this far back. On the 30-yard line, you got to get rid of that one. You got to move it to the other end of the field.
Jackson Davis is back there to kick for the Cordell Blue Devils.
Got injured late in last week's game. Good to see him recovered. Here comes the snap. Decent punt. Drives it out of bounds. I think it's going to come out around the 42 or 45. Wow, he's still walking. At the 47-yard line. I think we're going to come right back to action, so I think we'll stay just right here.
Just a reminder, next week we'll be on Thursday night. We'll be at Central High, which is Central Marlowe on some books, but it'll be a Central High. And then in 2 weeks from tomorrow, we'll be homecoming. So make plans to be to the ball game, be to the parade, go to have spaghetti dinner, the whole shooting match.
All right then. 7:18 to go in the third quarter. Blue Devils back on defense. 28-26 in a back-and-forth affair. Fox is with the ball. Handoff right up the middle. And hit. Brought down about the 6 yard, after a 6 or 7 yard gain. And we'll see how, let's see where they end up spotting them. It's going to be second down, and I'm going to say about 3.
Big tackle there by Layden Tedford. Does a
Came
good
up
job
and made
right
the
up
hit.
The middle. Yep.
All right, quarterback keeper, and he's brought down. I think he's going to fall far enough for the first down. If it's going to be up to the side judge on this side of the field, it'll be a first down.
As they figure it out right here. So.
Whitehat's trying to move it, and the chains aren't moving.
Nope.
No, they're calling it third down. Whitehat's signaling first down, and the chain crew hasn't moved. And now he's trying to, yeah.
Okay, move the chains.
Yeah. All right, quarterback keeper to the right, cutting back over the middle. Grabbed and brought down at around the 30. Fox is feeling some momentum now. 6:35 to go in the half. Excuse me, in the third quarter, 1st and 10. Fox is on the Blue Devil 29.
Yep, and see, last week Fox scored 62 points, so they're trying to put some points on the board, so see what can happen here.
Yeah, Blue Devils have fought it out well. 6 minutes left. Here comes the blitz. Handout, ball's on the ground, and he falls on it. That's going to be about a 5-yard loss. Tried to get the handoff, so running back swung a little too wide to get him the ball. So that's a loss of about 6 yards. So 2nd and 16. Blue Devils ready for that one. All right. So we got 2nd and 16. 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Clock's been running the whole minute now. Quarterback in the gun. Hand off to the second man through. And he is wrestled to the out-of-bounds marker by the Blue Devils after a short gain. So it'll be third down and about 12 is what I'm. 13. Third down and 13.
Connor Gregg on a good tackle
Yeah,
right there.
drove him out of bounds. Yeah, that's why you wrap up and you drive your legs. All right. Third down and 13. Blue Devils need a stop. 28-26 right now, trailing this one. Quarterback in the gun. Blue Devils put some pressure on right around the middle. Running back gets around the edge, brought down. And looks like it's going to be fourth down and about 6.
Good tackle there by Sam Lindsay.
And looks like they got a Fox on the ground. We're going to stay right here for just a second unless Chad comes back to the board here. We're going to go for a quick break. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
So we have fourth down, and I've got a fat 6 is what I got. Maybe closer to 7. Blue Devils play some good contained defense. Should be able to get them off the field. If we miss an assignment somewhere, maybe not. Might see a wrinkle we have not seen as of yet. Fox does not have enough guys on the field on an 8-man. He's going to have to call timeout. All right, got a guy in. Quarterback with the snap, looking to run all the way. He's being pursued. See if we can get the corner. He got the corner just fast enough to get the corner. That'll be first and 10 for the Foxes. First and 10 Foxes. 4:31 to go in the third quarter. Foxes on the drive looking to add to their lead. Blue Devils trying to hold on. Blue Devils have a few subs in. 2 wide to the left for the Foxes. Throws the squib over to the right and breaks the tackle, and he scores.
44, Dawson Campbell scores for the Foxes.
All right, then. See what the two-point conversion looks like here. Here we go. Same thing, and he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage and backed up. Two-point conversion, no good. Score remains 34-26, 4:09 to go in the third. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Visay, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank, We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank. Your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, we're back. Blue Devils trailing this one by a score 34-26. Blue Devils back to receive the kickoff. Fox is trying to get the ball balanced on the tee. He's having a little bit of difficulty. Maybe it's one of those Tom Brady style footballs, a little bit of air let out of him. There we go. Well, he may get it on there today. There we go. Maybe. Okay, he's going to measure it out. And here we go. 4:09 to go in the third. This one, 34-26. Been a fight back and forth all the way through. Blue Devils looking to return the favor on the score. Straight down the middle of the field, and he didn't see it. He lost it in the light. Got by him, picked it up, finds a seam, and number 6 saved the touchdown. He almost had that crease right down the sideline. Blue Devils put their tacklers on their backs here about the 50-yard line. Number 6 for the Foxes, Rylan Larson, if he doesn't make that tackle, Blue Devils score on that play. 1st and 10, Blue Devils on their own 39-yard line. They're sitting there waiting on the Foxes. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on. That's one of the rules. Got to have 5 on the line of scrimmage. There's the fake. Oh, he handed it off. Got some room. Number 7 has a. Whoa! Put his foot in the ground. Trying to outrun it now. He's down to the 20, 15. And that's going to add more. That's a face mask.
Yeah.
Only way they got him is pulled him down by the face mask around the 10-yard line. And tough run by Cash. And there'll be some more yards. I don't know exactly how many more yards comes with that. 15. It's a flagrant foul inside the 10 or 15-yard line. It should be half the distance to the goal. Good stutter step right there to turn it loose.
He made a step around all the defense and then turned up the speed right there.
Yep. So Blue Devils looking to be back in this one. And it looks like it's going to be about the 5-yard line is where they get to take the ball. 1st and goal from the 5. Blue Devils knocking at the door. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Blue Devils looking to even this one up. Connor Gregg back not under center, back in the gun, playing quarterback. Motion to the left. Pass forward again. He'll make the block. Good night. He's trying to look like he didn't hold out there, but, make the block. Short gain on the play. I think he got about 2. It'll be 2nd and goal from, I got him from the 3. Cash is kind of tired right now. He didn't have quite the acceleration on that run as he did the one previous. Basically right now you can drink the air. It's hard to breathe out there. No wind either. It's stale. Blue Devils 2nd and goal from the 3. Motion back, bobble snap, and Gregg is brought down at about the 4. Bobbled snap, and so that didn't work so well. Back to the 5. 3rd and goal from the 5. Blue Devils need to cash in on this opportunity here to got a rotation of players, which is something we don't normally have, guys. We're able to rotate a couple of fresh guys into the play where, for all this time past, we haven't been able to replace anybody when they're tired. Briggs Reeves back in at quarterback. There's the snap, fake the handoff, and he gets tackled. They're starting to get into the playbook there, so it's going to be 4th and goal from the 10. They figured out the playbook. and are just pinning their ears back and putting some pressure on.
They're blitzing through there every time.
So 4th and 13 from the 13s. 4th and goal from the 13. Now, Texas Longhorns scored on 4th and 13 to move on in the playoffs last year. But I don't think we got 5-star athletes out there. Here we go. 4th and 13. This will be a pass play all the way. Motion, snap, found some space, has a man, broken up in the end zone. Good play call, good pass. It was just a good defensive play as well. So Foxes will take over on their own 13-yard line. Blue Devils knocked at the door, couldn't quite get in.
Big effort, though.
Big effort. Yeah, but that was good all the way around.
You got to be proud of what they're doing right here.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good play all the way. Quarterback threw a good ball. Receiver ran a good route. Defender was just there to knock it away at the last second. 1st and 10 for the Foxes. Let's see here. Running backs talking to each other back there. Quarterback in the gun. 2 backs off to his right. Right up the middle, and he's brought down after a very short gain. Looks like about a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8 for the Foxes. 1:29, clock running. 1:29 to go in the 3rd quarter. Foxes lead this one 34-26. Second down and 7. Looks like they gave him an extra yard there. Quarterback in the gun. Two running backs next to him. Slow snap. Same thing. Quarterback keeper to the outside this time. And he's pushed out of bounds. Close to the 1st down marker, but not quite there. Blue Devil down on the field. It looks like they're helping him up. Going to have... Looks like we have 3rd down and short.
Takes the ball to the outside, run out of bounds around the 20-yard
line. Yeah, about 3rd down, and it looks like a solid 4 yards, though. 3rd down and 4. Blue Devils can get some kind of push on the line. They get some kind of push on the line here, hold things up. Theirs is a timeout on the field for the Foxes. You're listening to 106.9 FM. Blue Devils in a tight one, 34-36. We'll be right back.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no-hassle approvals and low-interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small-town service and big-time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready.
All right, then, back to live action here. 3rd and 4, Foxes deep in their own territory trying to get this 1st down. There's a snap right off that left side, and somehow, some way, he's going to go again. There's a miscommunication on that left side of the defense. Someone's blowing an assignment. And that is a long touchdown run for the Foxes. It'll take it up to 40-26.
With 45 seconds left in the 3rd period.
Signal for the touchdown is good. We'll set up for our 2-point conversion.
All right, then 2-point conversion upcoming here. Last 2-point conversion was no good.
Right side pass.
And no good.
Incomplete.
2-point conversion, no good. Blue Devils trail this one 40-26. We'll be right back. You're listening to
Looking for
106.9
appliances
FM.
that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too, plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
Evans Drug and Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evans, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evans Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evans and the friendly staff today at Evans Drug and Cordell.
All right, back to live action here. Last time around, Blue Devils drove the length of the field but couldn't punch it in. Give up a long touchdown run on the next defensive possession. Blue Devils set to receive the kick right now. Trailing 40-26, still in this one. 45 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Time to run one back.
Time to run it back. And again, they were inside the 5 last play, and then, a couple of negative plays, put them out of range, and then a good defensive play by the linebacker batting the ball away kept the score from happening. So 40-26, Blue Devils still in it. Kicked on the ground, and he falls on it.
Squib kick right up the middle.
Yep, right up the middle. He got that one by self-defense. Number 21, Carter Owens, covers it up. He's looking to see who he gives the ball to because he doesn't do this much. There we go.
Line of scrimmage should be about the 48.
Good field position for the Blue Devils. See if we can go down here and punch it in.
Let's call it the 49.
We'll call it the 49. It's hometown radio. We get to say whatever we want. One wide to the right. Quarterback in the gun. Single setback to his left. Motion to the right. That guy was offsides. Rolling to his right, looking to throw. Finds a man underneath. Caught! Down to the first down. So that's a 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Move them chains. Move them chains.
They're picking them up and moving them.
All right, then. 34 seconds to go in the third quarter. Blue Devils on the move again. Just got to be able to punch it in. He throws pretty good on the move. And both of his touchdown passes came while he was on the move. That was a good completion on the move. One wide to the right. A motion to the right. Hand off to Cash, back to the left, and he's got a hole. He's got out to the outside, rushes down to, he's going to get close to the 10-yard mark, but that's going to be 1 yard shy of the first down marker. 27 seconds, not sure why the clock stopped. They're moving it. They give them the first down. First and 10 Blue Devils. That's 2 first downs right in a row. I hear the fans out there. We've got to stop them, and I can disagree with her a little bit. 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. 40-26, Blue Devils trail this one. Motion to the right. Quarterback with the ball, under pressure. Now he's trying to find a way, throws it underneath. Incomplete. So 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Can't quite get out of this quarter. Had a lot of pressure. Good job keeping his composure. Had a chance at the completion.
He dodged one tackler right there. Big move right there.
Yeah.
Came up and made a good pass.
And the second guy got him, but he delivered the ball and was hit afterwards. 2 seconds to go in the half. Blue Devils trail this from 40-26. 2nd and 10. One wide to the right. Running back shifts back to the left of the quarterback. Motion right. There's throwing all the way. Got the ball away. And no good. So it'll be 3rd and 10 when we come back to begin the fourth quarter. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity